people, welcome to another episode of Thought of Play, and today we are having a look at the Ghana Premier League match week 22. At the super clash between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Folk, which just ended in a one goal in favor of Accra Hearts of Folk. Now, this match was played at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, and as super clashes go, anytime Accra Hearts of Folk plays Kumasi Asante Kotoko, you know it's going to be a tough one, and this is what exactly happened with referee decisions. Our famous Ghanaian referee, or our superstar referee Lai, was in the middle of affairs, and I think he handled the game pretty well, pretty decently well. So let's go into the details. So Hearts of Folk played for about 65 minutes with just 10 men. Earlier on just before the end of the second half, Emmanuel Amankwa was sent off for Accra Hearts of Folk because he had 2 yellow cards, and Hearts of Folk had to play the match with 69 minutes with just 10 men and still managed to hold their own at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, where they beat Kumasi Asante Kotoko to 1-0. Now, the match started off very sharp with all teams came out blazing, wanting to get a very early goal, and as God will have it, Hearts of Folk got a goal through a header. The header was scored by Baba Adamu. There was a flick into the penalty half, and he just chanced and headed the ball, and it sort of went into the pool. It was an awkward deflection, but the ball managed to beat the Kumasi Asante Kotoko goalkeeper, and this sent the Accra Hearts of Folk supporters, sent them wild at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. So this brings Hearts of Folk closer to the league title with just 39 points and 5 points behind league leaders Midiama, who are sitting on top of the Premier League. Very comfortable. They are also doing very well. Now this defeat is the 3rd in a row for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, who are doing very well in the league. But for their 3 matches now, they've been beaten, and it's sort of unfortunate for them. I think they need to start working very hard to try and keep a solid ground like they started earlier on in the season. Hearts of Folk managed to get the winner in this game just because of keeper Benjamin Asare. He was who I would say was a hero of the day, and at the end of the day, he was named man of the match. He performed exceptionally well. At the point, there was one ball that was just kicked him into the top corner, and this keeper Benjamin Asare managed to get his hands on the ball and punch the ball outside, which sort of saved us in this game. The guy is really doing well, and I pray he keeps up his good form so that it translates into the Black Stars, and hopefully give us a good performance at the World Cup. Benjamin Asare is doing so well, and I'm just excited and happy for him to see him perform week in, week out for Accra Hearts of Folk. Now, at this point, I'm just praying the foreign team will pick him up so that he'll make a little bit more money, right? So let's look at match week 22 and some of the games that were played, with specific reference to the match that was played on Friday. Vision FC versus 11 Wonders. Vision FC versus 11 Wonders, and Vision FC won this game by 3-0. Now, all 3 goals came by way of penalty for Vision FC. Guys, should we be concerned at this point? All right, so Midiama and Indiana also played a 1-1 draw in their game. And then also we look at other matches that were played. Bichim United also won their game against Young Apostle by 1 goal coming by way of Augustine Okra in the 61st minute. Berkum Chelsea also played a 2-1 victory against Hearts of Lions, and Bibiani Gold Stars also scored 3-0 against Baseke Holy Stars. This was a very good performance for Bibiani Gold Stars. Who did exceptionally well in this game. Kerala United also scored 1 against Dreams FC in the 90th minute. This was sort of a shocker for us because all of us thought Dreams FC was going to win this game. Oho United also played a 2-1 against Nations FC. All 2 goals came in the first 11 minutes of the game, and Australia All Blacks played a 1-0 with FC Samatex. They also got a penalty in this game. So a lot of penalties coming in the local league, and I'm a bit concerned. I mean, we should have a free-flowing game where players are scoring. I mean, in a free game, not a lot of goals coming by the way of penalty, right? All right, so let's look into our next story. We are talking about one of Ghana's star boy, and this young man, it's a guy that I've loved to watch. I've watched a couple of his games at the Accra Sports Stadium when he was playing for Dreams FC, and now he's playing for Leicester City in the Championship. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Fatal Isahaku. I mean, this guy has so far scored 8 goals for Leicester City, and all the goals that he scored are just brilliant, exceptional goals. I mean, in their last game against Southampton, he came in and he scored a very beautiful goal. I mean, I think that was the second goal on the right wing. He just took the ball, pushed it forward a little bit, and just slotted the ball in the top left corner. The keeper had nothing to do about it. I mean, and he scored so beautiful goals. He scored Puskas contending goals for his team this season. And I hear a lot of teams from La Liga are chasing his signature, and I think this guy is going to be one for the future, and I'm just excited that he's a Ghanaian and he could just get better. I mean, just like Semenyo, the boy is just 21 years old. I mean, he has a lot in his tank to offer, and we should just keep an eye on him. I mean, keep him well, treat him well. I mean, and we pray that he keeps on performing like the way he's performing, so that at the end of the day, everything links or dovetails into the performance of the Black Stars. I mean, so this is an exciting moment for me because Hearts of Folk beat Kumasi Asante Kotoko by 1-0, and we played 10 men for 65 minutes, which is not an easy thing. And we played in Babayara, Kumasi for all places. You can imagine. I mean, Asante Kotoko in the final round came in strong. They did a lot. They pushed. They were flying in crosses. I mean, putting a lot of pressure on Hearts, but Hearts was able to soak that pressure and eventually getting us that 3 points in this game. All right, so once again, you've been watching another episode of Field of Play. My name is Ellie, and you've been watching the Field of Play. Hit the like button, send me a comment, and let's keep this rolling. See you on the next one.